It's your host with the most sad face, Valentine, back in the studio with B Dope Radio. Here with my lovely co-host, Lam the Rapper, and Keep Calm Child. What's going on, everyone? How y'all doing today?
Yo.
What's up?
Glad to have you back, sad face. The whole crew in the house. Feel like it's been a minute, but yeah, I feel the energy. I feel like it's gonna be a great episode. I already know.
Oh, I know it's
Man, we up, we back, we assemble like the Avengers. Like, you know how superheroes gotta go apart and go on their own little missions every now and then. You know, we do what we do, you know?
You know what? I was actually just thinking of that today. I was like, if we were all like members of the Avengers, like who would we all be? I feel like you'd be like Iron Man. I'd be like Spider-Man.
Ooh, I like that.
Lama would be probably
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
I was gonna say Ant-Man.
I really see him being like the Sorcerer Supreme. Like sometimes even like the way he's making music in there. Like I just see like like they would trust you with the Infinity Stone. You know what I mean?
And honestly, I just want to give all three of us a big pat on the back because I know our schedules are so busy. The fact that we were able to keep this up for like, I don't know, like 20 some weeks straight, bang, consistent. I mean, it was a definite challenge when I first started, but the fact that we're here, I definitely am real happy, real proud of us.
Yeah, man, it speaks volumes. I really appreciate y'all coming through, checking out the idea and saying, hey, we down with you, and then look, here we are. You know, even though we're coming towards the end of the season here, you know what I'm saying, there's some continuation going on, so we could do some random things over the summer and everything, but it's always good to get a little break, you know, even your favorite TV shows. You know what I'm saying? Take a little summer hiatus and do something cool for the fans, but we'll get it all figured out.
And honestly, it's coming back full circle at the end of the season here, Beat Up Radio. We have a returning guest, one of my good friends, great MC, a real one, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
The Reel Kritic is back in the house.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
The boys credit.
Appreciate it.
I was listening to it today.
Yeah.
I had it in the background when I went on on the Beto Radio story earlier. I was like, everybody needs to show up to this show today because it is the first time that we're having somebody come back. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
we needed to really set it off right.
Nah,
so.
for real.
Set the bar high.
Appreciate you coming back. Nah, I appreciate you coming back,
This was a good platform for me to get on, so figure I'd get back on it again and hear a little more of my story, traveling, and then
I mean,
yes,
get
sir.
into
Since,
stuff.
Need it.
Since since the last time we've seen you, what's been up? You know, what's been new? Tell the world what you've been on.
I dropped a music video, my first music video back in January called called Ride With Us.
Okay.
I had my boy from around my way back in Quakertown shoot he goes by Reel Lyrical.
Mm-hmm.
Probably seen me share a story a couple times.
Shout out to Reel.
He, it's crazy. He shoots everything on a GoPro.
Wow.
On a GoPro 9.
Yeah.
But it's the GoPros have something where like it doesn't have the shakiness. So he can move it.
Steady cam.
It's got a steady cam, so he can move it and it doesn't lose focus in the shot.
Yeah.
So that was pretty dope. We just shot a music video yesterday too for Credit, which we just got to get into editing that.
Yeah.
Word.
Yep. Credit actually I just dropped 4/28 was about 2 Fridays ago. That's on all platforms.
You hear that?
Okay.
You hear that?
Drop season.
I'm trying to put out music.
Yeah, man. And that's, and that GoPro tip for y'all that's listening is a real life hack, man. There's a built-in gimbal. You know what I mean? So if you trying to get that perfect shot, maybe go experiment. You know what I'm saying?
I don't believe any, iPhones have that type of, maybe the new one, but I don't believe
you gotta put the thing on it. You gotta put the John on it.
You
know
gotta
what I
have
mean?
steady hands like
you gotta put the John
gotta
on
have
it.
steady hands like Vic over here.
Woo!
Yeah.
Shout out to Vic.
Shout out to
Vic.
Video camera woman.
No, but hit up,
Nah, I'm trying to tap in with him for a video.
Reel
Lyrical
Lyrical.
on IG.
It always trips me up because it's like lyrical, but it's like
he does videos.
But that's so cool.
They got a little confusing at first, but I was like, oh, all right.
But that's a cool concept because
it's easy to remember though.
He be going, when I watched your one video, he be going off of a lot of the stuff that you say, kind of with what he does.
He's real good at matching the vibe. Like he did a couple other cats around my way that do music, and he really matches the vibe of like, he don't have to be there to make the track, but he can create what you're trying to look for.
Understood.
Which is great because
it's not like you're a good producer, man.
That's a good and it's a good like video editor because he don't need to be there when you're creating the track to create the vibe you want to present to everyone.
Oh yeah.
Got you. That's awesome.
Definitely
That's
dope.
Awesome.
Definitely dope.
All right. Well, I know we got plenty of like myself. I've been in the studio pretty much every day. Like I left from a session to come here, and I'm gonna go back into a session. But I just been getting busy. I got a lot to get off my chest.
Capstone.
You know what? My capstone is gonna be amazing because I feel like with the projects that I'm working on and some of the personal things that's coming out, I'm just like really in my bag right now. So I feel that, man. I feel that I focus, getting some visuals.
Is that your final projects and stuff?
Basically,
That's what you
like
do when you graduate.
Yeah, so like I graduate like on the 18th, and so the last thing for me to do is gonna be like a sum of all the things I've learned as an SRT student and becoming a producer and just becoming a better artist all the way around. So for my final project, which I got an A on, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
Talk that stuff.
I produced somebody else. I produced Brett, Cymatic. Shout out to Brett. What's up, man? You know what I'm saying? And I got to produce them. Now for this project, you actually get to produce yourself. And I think that's just gonna be a whole nother like dimension in working in the big studio and getting everything going. You know what I mean? So
my advisor's like, let's talk about your capstone.
Yes. So now it's time to show what I've learned. But you know, I've been putting out jobs, man. I got some good job offers. There's some things happening, so things are moving, man. Keep on focusing on the dream. But we got some music, man. Let's go ahead and let's get down, man. We got some jams this week. We got some people sending in some hot tracks. We got a track by a lady named Fatima Patrice, all right? We got 2 tracks by her because she's dropping that heat, all right? Her first track we're going to play is called Tima Turner, you know what I mean? Not Timmy, but Team Up, you know what I mean? So little spin on it here. I want to know what y'all think here, but I think it's some heat. Let's go.
This is the Legion.
I can't hear myself. It was playing like everybody else could hear.
Yeah. Mine was people talking after, so
I'm just making sure everybody can hear me.
I can hear your microphone.
it's not
Wake up, brush my hair, put some conditioner, and wear a do-rag for like 5 minutes, bro. And then we'll be seasick.
Look
But
like you try and get them swimming.
it just is what it is, man. You know what I mean? You gotta leave the barber, you know what I mean? I gotta make sure I look presentable out in public. Make sure the wifey still likes me, you know what I mean? 'Cause that's important. If she don't like you, then I don't know, man. If the wifey don't like you, I don't know.
sounds like something my wifey would say.
Yeah, it would. But see, that's how you keep the romance going, you know what I mean? You gotta inquire these things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, get the waves going, make her seasick one time, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I wanna rock your boat. Woo!
That track was hard though.
Yeah, that was
definitely a vibe.
That was Fatima Patrice with Tima Turner getting the vibe started here. Home of underground hip hop, basically home of underground music. Now I feel like we've, especially focusing for next season and everything else, man. It's not just hip hop anymore. It's like we just do music, bro. You know what I mean? Because I don't even want to label myself anymore as just like a hip hop artist. I'm an artist. You know what I mean? I just create however I feel now. You know. So what's good, y'all? What's up with the Sixers, man? What y'all gonna do, man?
Game 5 tonight. We better see.
Do or die.
Harden needs to have another 40 piece, I guess.
It's at Boston, right? It's at Boston.
Yeah.
I think this needs to be Embiid's game. Do his thing and show why he's the MVP. Because they say he doesn't show up in the playoffs, so he needs to show up tonight. Just like they were saying Harden hasn't showed up in the playoffs.
Man.
Harden's proven himself, and Embiid's got to prove himself now.
Yes, I feel that.
To close it out, because if we win another one tonight, we got him. I feel like we pretty much got him.
I mean, I would love to face y'all in the finals, man. You know what I'm saying?
And man, who would have thought the Lakers?
Yeah, LA.
Yes, sir. We here. Yes, sir. Lakers, baby.
Lake show, baby.
I'll be real. I've been a Kobe fan, so I'm not gonna say I've been a straight LA fan.
I mean, but
he's from Philly, so
either way.
Yeah, facts.
Either way.
LA, talk to him.
Yeah, you know.
LA.
I'm
He
gonna
don't
stay
stay
on
out
the
here.
finals. That's all.
Philly, yo.
Now here's my thought on, because I hooped for a little bit back in high school. So if the Suns beat Denver, LA can't beat the Suns. But I think LA can beat Denver. So Denver has to win and LA has to win.
I think the momentum of putting down the Warriors, bro. It's just something
Any
about
team.
that.
It could be any team.
It's something about getting them out of the way.
Specifically
That
And that's how I feel about the Sixers in the East.
we
'cause
might have it. The trade that the Lakers made after the All-Star basically just changed the whole dynamic. It's a different team
You
right
know,
now.
Brown
Literally
the
is,
GM,
yeah.
he really put
Yeah.
in. Brown's the
Nah.
GM.
And if we can get AD to be consistent just for 2 games in a
And
row,
not
just
get
like he did, like, you know what I mean? It
You
makes a
gotta stay
whole
healthy,
difference.
too.
That's
It
the
makes a
thing.
whole
He's not
difference.
consistent.
Hey,
Bro,
I miss Paul Gasol. I really do.
Yeah, my fault for hitting that. he
The falls.
he be having like 32,
12.
11. Yeah,
11.
like,
or hurt.
the
Just like
next
out.
game.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He's not playing for 5 or 6 games. So, like, you know, we just need consistent output from the All-Stars right now. That's what we need. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
but the playoffs this year is beautiful to watch because you got teams like the Heat,
yeah.
the AC. They about to knock the Knicks off.
Man.
Knicks ain't been
I was
there in a
watching
minute
last
too.
night.
You gotta
Yeah.
think Knicks ain't been there.
No, they have
Seven
not.
seed, the
Sacramento.
Lakers are the 7th
hasn't been
seed.
yet. It's been an interesting. It's competitive. This is the best time of year to watch sports. I feel like, in my personal opinion, besides Super Bowl, this is it right now.
Nah, facts.
Yeah,
Playoffs.
Yep.
Playoffs
Playoffs is
is
it.
the
All the
Yep.
inspirations, you know, I feel like for music, sports, it's just a great time of the year. I always love the transition to spring, to summer. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That the weather starts getting real nice around here. You start going outside, you start viving.
Start hoop.
Everyone's
Start
like-
outside.
better.
Yeah.
You start feeling better just about life in general. I mean, maybe not completely better. But you know, like
But
it's
better.
just
You know what I'm
feel a
saying?
little better.
It's the summertime. Vibes good. Sun's
Even
out.
though- yeah, even if you gotta work or do like homework or something, you can go do it outside, like if you really want to. Cause it's been like nice like that.
It's
Past
been
couple-
nice.
So,
Couple
Critic,
days.
What's up with you?
besides
What we doing, Lon?
besides credit, I know you've been in the lab.
Oh yeah.
What's some other things you've been working on? What's things you've been focusing on in your music? You could say recently.
Honestly, I was a couple months ago. I was debating on putting out a project or just dropping singles.
Mm-hmm.
And really, I'm just gonna start locking in with singles and just giving y'all music. Just like every 2 weeks, I want to drop something. So whether that's a
That's
music
the way to do
video, another song, another track, something like that. I've been in the studio. I'm trying to produce a little more.
Mhm.
So a little later,
Nah.
a little later at the
I
end of
was
the
gonna
You
show.
already know.
I was
I
gonna
got a
say,
beat.
listening to your stuff from the first time we linked up
Mhm.
on here, and now listening to your new stuff now, I can definitely even hear how you've been leveling up your game on the production and the bars and everything, dude.
I appreciate you, but nah, yeah, it's really just it's being in the mix. So like you can only do so much just by being at home and just like locking in your own studio.
Yes.
So I've been visiting studios up in Allentown, like
Yeah.
legit studios. This one studio we went to, I forget what it's called, but the studio itself got like these giant speakers, like
Mhm.
big Johns.
It was
got
on your,
mixer
it was on your
boards and all
story?
that.
You put it on your story, right?
Yeah.
I
I
seen
feel
that,
like I
John.
saw
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
But I didn't know where it was. I was
Dude,
like,
that
oh.
studio's got like 50 grand in it. Like the mic, booth, everything.
Yeah.
Legit studio.
Yeah.
You gotta pick
Yeah.
a place. So like it's obviously like an hour. It's like $100 an hour or something like that to get there. But we've been trying to lock in there. I got a good vibe with the engineer.
Yeah.
So we just been locking in there. So I did like 3 or 4 tracks there. One of them I put out, which was Credit, and
Okay.
that's my favorite track so far. Just like the sound of it, it just sounds like legit.
Them 808s hit on
The
that.
808s hit, the
I can't
strings
even
hit, the
just,
bass.
like that melody thing that got going on. I was like, what is
Yeah,
this?
that's it. Shout out Pops, because Pops be on the keys going crazy.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
already know.
Crazy,
You already
going
know.
crazy.
It's in the family.
Shout out to Pops, man.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing that's a family affair for you. You know what I mean?
For real.
Yeah, a lot of people's parents would see hip hop or like even music expression as like a joke, or maybe you're not taking your life serious. So to have that, something special, man. Cherish that. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
It's totally
100%.
cool.
It's rare.
Yeah,
It's rare to
straight
have
up.
that.
Straight
Other
up.
than that, man, me and Lime locked in a couple times. We've been in the studio.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
for
I
sure.
know we talking about putting together a project, so y'all might see a collab with me and Lime
Yes,
coming
indeed.
soon.
Man, I feel that. You know. Likewise, you know.
That's my wave. That's
okay,
my wave.
okay,
That's
okay.
my personal wave right now.
We gonna
Just
see.
collabing,
This-
making projects.
Come out with hella EPs all of a sudden. Like what's going on?
Hell yeah.
What's going
Nah, I
on?
just been really writing, bro.
That's what's up, man. Nah, and, you know, we've been linking and doing our thing. I've definitely been seeing you really start taking this serious, taking it to another level, and
Yeah.
awesome stuff, man. Awesome
Appreciate you.
stuff.
Yeah, the worst thing is like, is especially with artists around my hometown, just trying to link with them,
Yeah.
and then they don't link.
They don't.
Something
they won't do it.
something
Yeah.
happens. They'll text you 2 hours later. Oh, we still linking? Dog, The appointment was at 7. It's not at 9. We not linking at 9 now. The appointment was at 7.
Yeah, you missed the whole studio.
Yeah,
You know what
exactly.
I mean?
You missed the session.
You missed the session, and it's
so-
by the hour. So like, yeah.
That's literally what they say to us here in the classes.
Like if you
They're
miss
like,
it, you miss it.
You miss it.
100%.
If you're like on
Late?
time, you're late.
Yeah.
If you're late, you're stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, what are you doing?
I just
You
think
drill
about
that
it
in your
like
head.
I think about it like in a big scheme. Like if you were at a legit studio in New York or Cali, you went somewhere.
Exactly.
You gonna show up late to the session when you paid
Exactly.
put a deposit down for
$500
$5,000.
Yeah.
Because them studios be expensive, especially if
Yeah.
you locking in for 5-6 hours. Like,
Yeah, they want it. They want it all. And
it's
like,
gotta be legit. It's gotta be business. Like rap is a business. No one
Yeah.
thinks of it like that.
well, music, yeah, period. Like whatever genre it is.
Correct,
Once
music.
you cross over and you start doing this and you're putting your money up and you're releasing out to a distro, to a major platform, you're doing it, bro. You're in the
Yeah.
music business, whether you want to do it or not, whether you knew it or not, and you should.
And you're
Act
like
accordingly,
you're
yeah.
basically your own brand, and you have to figure out how do I brand myself,
Right.
how do I
It's an image. You gotta
collab
create
with
an
the
image.
people
Yeah.
around me, and make
that
the best
includes-
possible product.
Well,
includes
there's
your-
that.
Your social media presence, that includes
Everything.
If you're on TikTok, if you're on
Man.
YouTube, you gotta like
It's your PRO.
remember who you are.
It's your copyright.
Yup.
Do you own everything?
Publishing,
Is everything
masters.
registered?
Yeah.
Do you have the publishing? Do you have
Bang.
your
You gotta
masters?
do
Bang.
the nitpicky
Did you do
stuff.
DistroKid, but then did
Unfortunately.
you do SoundScan and then do the other John too to make sure that you're getting all three of your royalties? Like there's a lot that goes into making sure you get your funds, but you know, there's
That's
never
what it is,
enough
though.
to know. You got to keep asking and keep seeking and keep trying to grow in this business because there's so many different aspects you can get caught up in.
And that's why it's good to have someone like your pops who's been there, been in it,
Yeah,
been in the
correct.
game, and he can kind of set you on that path. And, he
Exactly.
spit game to all of us for real.
But if you ever meet my pops, which Lon you have, you could just a quick conversation with him. You're like, damn, like dude's on top of it. Everything
Yeah.
he's on top of it. That's why when we get in the studio session, sometimes I laugh because it's like it's legit. Like it's almost like we're already there. We're just not in front of everyone's eyes yet.
Yeah.
Like we're already there. Like the bar work, the instrumentation, the vision to the track is already there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that if once we get a push behind it, it's a wrap.
Yeah, that's pretty much all you need. You know what I mean?
But that's the hardest part is getting the push.
Speaking of a push,
Mm-hmm.
let's go ahead play a couple more tracks here. I got a track here
Okay.
by an artist called That Boy Hot. Now we played
That boy hot.
That Boy Hot. All right, now we played a track from him earlier this season. I
Oh,
forget
word.
what it was, but we're gonna do a recap at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, this track today is called Anejo. You know what I mean? And like it's like what they make the tequila out of.
Yeah,
You know
that
what I mean?
reposado, that blanco, that anejo,
That
yeah.
anejo, you know what I mean? So it's a type of tequila, and we're gonna see if a shot of this is gonna calm you down like it should do. You know what I mean? So let's get on here.
That
with
boy hot.
That Boy Hot.
B-Dope Radio.
Let's get it, baby. You
Reel
all right?
Kritic in the house.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.
Let's go.
I wrote something like that.
She told me slow
Said-
down, let me ride.
It's a late night crack a bottle of anejo. Quiet when I'm out, the barrel
She
got
told me slow down, let me ride a minute. She was
Here on B Dope Radio, we're sitting here in the studio live with our illustrious guest, the Reel Kritic. What's good, everybody? How y'all feeling today on this beautiful day?
Awesome, man. Great day.
Man,
It's a
this
hot
is
Tuesday, man.
flying by, boy. Yeah, we getting the summertime. It's
Facts.
almost here, man. We almost there. Whew, can't wait. Plans to go out? Yeah, y'all got any vacation plans this summer? Y'all doing anything crazy? Y'all going anywhere? Any trips? What y'all gonna do?
Might try and get my first tattoo this summer.
About to get tatted up, bro.
Trying to. Might try to.
What you about to get?
Yeah, what you trying to get?
Definitely, I don't know. It's gonna be a mix of different things, but the first thing I'm gonna get is some something Vietnamese on my arm, like
Word.
Vietnamese lettering, a little phrase or whatever. My boy's going to like a tattoo convention, so I'm just gonna see what's good with it, and if I'm under the influence enough and get peer pressured enough, I might just get one.
No, those are totally the wrong reasons.
But I already have
None of
it
the right
set up.
reasons to get one.
I want you to be confident and assured in what you're doing. With
Well, that's
this
why I already have the
attitude.
idea in mind. I just don't know
Yeah.
if it's the right time. I've been thinking about it for a minute.
I feel you. But
Me
sometimes
too.
you do gotta commit and pull the trigger. So yeah, I feel it, bro. Look, it's a major thing. Me, look, I'm interviewing right now. I'm kind of waiting, bro. I've been waiting. I try to get my foot in the door.
Yeah, so you know where.
I don't know exactly where, because some of the places that I'm interviewing for these audio jobs, like when I started like school, it was just to get into a studio. Now I'm not applying for like studio stuff at all right now. Like it's something like way beyond that. It's like either like Live Nation, it's like iHeartRadio. Like there's different things and different facets to where I know I'm not going to be in the dark necessarily. Just working on someone's
Awesome, dude.
stuff. So now it's all about I got to put the right foot forward. I can't get my gold teeth like I want, but it's all due time. All due time for everything. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I feel that. Tatted one day.
You
Dad
gotta be committed on with it too, cause you ain't taking it away. It's
Yeah,
on
it's
there
gotta
forever.
You ain't getting it off.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I don't know. Like, I have some good ideas, but, like, I don't want to put it on my...
Exactly.
Yeah.
The
I mean,
time has
I'll
to
put
be
it on
right.
my back or something they'll never see, you know, if I do need to put on a button-up shirt.
All the tattoos I do have so far are all like family related. Like it's all like my kids or like my brother kid that like all like my peers have or like my wife's tat. Because she was from Philly, even before we came to Philly, I got like the love tattoo.
That's
No,
not
if
tough.
I
Like,
know
you know what I
my,
mean? It's like
if
stuff
I know
like
my
that.
brother right
Oh,
here,
word.
he's gonna definitely get something in honor of his mom, so, like...
Yeah. Definitely
I
a few
feel you.
different
That's
pieces
like-
I have in mind for sure.
Mhm.
It just
Yeah,
has to
do
be
that.
like I have to get through the first experience I feel to know what it's like, and then after that I'm gonna just be like, all right, let's go.
Yeah. Hey, yo, look.
'Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm like I don't know how
Look,
painful it really is.
Look. Okay, so like, because this is a crazy topic, right? All right, so it's like this. If you got a shot from a doctor, right? You get a shot. It's like that pinch.
Yeah.
It happens for like 10 minutes, bro. And then what happens is that it goes like numb. And like literally it does. Like even like all this shading I had done on like my daughter's butt right here, it's pretty sensitive right there, bro. And like about 20 minutes into it, it was like, all right, I'm good. You'll be all right, bro.
I'm used to it. Now it's just scratching. Now you just irritated.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. It's an irritator, you know what I mean? Or you can cheat, you can get the numbing cream, we ain't gonna tell nobody, you know what I mean? We ain't gonna tell nobody, bro. No one's
What about you, Critic? What you got going on this summer?
Not much. I'm trying to play in a couple shows.
Okay.
Not really much though. I mean, probably be out to the beach a couple times. You know, you always got to get to the beach.
Facts.
But just trying to lock in, link with some other artists, and just see new people too. Like it's always good to meet new people, get new areas. I'm trying to get up to New York for. I want to get into Quad Studios up in New York.
Yeah,
You know,
I heard that.
I think that's the same. Everything good?
Everything's great.
Everything straight?
It's not
I ain't know nothing cracked.
Woo! We good. We Gucci.
Nah, but
I love you, Monco.
Quad Studios is I believe it's the place where Tupac and
Yeah.
Biggie
Yeah.
recorded at.
Yeah, legendary.
Yeah.
No, this is where Tupac actually got shot at, bro.
Got shot.
Quad
There
Studios
was something with it.
Yeah.
Coming out that
This is
elevator.
where the Who Shot You.
gotta-
This is like so many. This is like
So you
a
gotta
crucial
pay,
part of hip hop
You
history.
gotta pay, like, Tupac got shot here money, you know? Like, just to get in there.
Nah, it's not
Bro.
that much. Like I would
I
say
mean,
maybe
it probably
like
is
150 an hour,
But-
which. Mind you, local artists probably ain't spending 150 an hour if
Probably
you get in
not.
there.
If you're
for
serious
an hour.
about your craft, yeah.
Yeah, but
Yes.
Quad, but just I'm saying this being in the same building, that's ooh, yeah, bro,
That's
that's
the
dope.
thing.
That's dope. I like that. That's dope, man.
When I was up in Allentown talking with the engineer, he was like, "Yeah, I could put you on to these studios, and specifically for that, dude, you shoot a video, be like, bro, this is where Tupac got shot. You know how many people are gonna be like, damn,
Yeah.
it's already like an ear, like, oh shit, let me watch now or something. You feel me?
Yeah.
You get the same like vibe and spirit because I really feel like music is that you change people's emotions and everything with just this essence we put out by creating music, and I feel like it's still in the rooms. So for you being able to go in those hollowed walls
Yeah.
that these greats were in, bro, you just gotta absorb some of that greatness and leave some of your own greatness too for the next person. You know what I
Most
mean?
definitely.
It's all reciprocal. So yeah, that's dope, man.
A
That's
lot,
dope.
a lot of people recorded there, like G-Eazy,
Yep.
Cardi B was there, Post Malone.
Yeah.
Like, if you go on the website, they have like the album covers of like
Oh.
who they working with.
Yeah.
Gunna with the I forget what album it was, like Wolves when he's got like
Yeah.
the fangs, the green cover. I forget what album cover that is.
Just-
That's motivation right there. You gotta
Yeah.
get a
Yeah,
real
facts.
critic, real
yeah,
critic
and
album.
get a real critic album up there. You
Facts.
know what I mean?
Facts.
There you go, bro.
And they
There
got
you
a
go.
bunch of studios there too, like big, like orchestra studios.
Yeah.
They got Mad Room.
That's what I'm trying to like, get into like different studios, but like, I just always have like problems with like not even communicating, just like socializing, and then I gotta remember, like I just remember that like you know what I'm doing this for, and then I start telling everybody Like I got my car's like oil changed and the filters and whatnot changed.
Yeah.
And I told them, I was like, you know who I am? Because they were talking back there. They were like, yo, yeah, blah blah blah, you dope radio. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
These are the guys in like the Honda at Limerick.
Yeah,
Like,
word. Yeah.
Just
There you
talking about B-Dope Radio, and I was like, yo, you know about B-Dope? Like, that's crazy. And I was like, follow our thing. We got this Instagram. I was like,
Yeah,
There you go.
getting
There you go.
around.
yeah, we make beats, blah, blah, blah. It's
See,
like,
that's what it's all about, man. It's networking and talking to the people and putting yourself out there and being of service, man. And this, you know, so like, look, there's studios in Philly too. There's like a lot of them. You know what I mean? So I would just be like, the first step would be hit up some of these local studios, and if you need someone to go with you, homie,
Right.
just call me.
I want to
bro.
go out to
Facts.
Yeah, be like I'll try to roll with you,
So
go
like
sit
one
in the
call
session,
away,
everything.
just one call.
So I was with 0 to 60 like 2 weeks ago,
Oh,
right?
word.
0 to 60 came into town, and we were she's doing a song with Freeway. So I basically was sat in on a session that she was doing with Freeway, you know, and we just
my
watching the engineer, and like the engineer was tripping though because they had a Raven dual core MTI board. It's a console. We have it like right here in the room.
studio
We've been
that
working
me
on
and
it
Mom
for
are
like
about to go in.
for like
Yeah.
3 years. We've been working on this equipment. When I walked into Freeway's engineer, I'm like, oh, you got the Raven dual core MTI, and he's like, how do you know what this is? I'm like, I go to Monco, bro. And he's like, your school has this? I'm like, yeah, it does, bro. And I'm
Most
like,
fire
oh, and then I
sound
was talking about his
recording
plugins and everything. And the Freeway comes out, and I don't want to be like it. Look, my friend's a billionaire that I'm hanging out with that's recording with Freeway. She paid him to be on the track and everything, and she don't let you like even talk to celebrities. We've been around like Uzi and like stuff like that, like you know what I mean. And then it's just like she's like, don't look at him, don't say hi to him, nothing like that. He doesn't want to be bothered by you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like, damn, bro. But Freeway was cool, but you know it is what it was. But I do know that we're learning some good stuff here at Monco. So
Oh, yeah.
that's my advertisement. Go to the school if you want to learn how to become an engineer. You're in the right spot.
We love Monaco. We love it.
It's like music. All right, so I feel like what we got. We got like 25 minutes left.
We've been doing a lot of this.
I think that we should get on to some Reel
Chit-chat.
Kritic music because he got like what 4 or 5 tracks to play, right?
4 tracks.
Yeah,
Uh,
4 tracks.
He got,
Yeah,
he got
4?
like
Yeah,
2
I got
tracks,
4 tracks
But
and
he's got some surprises for you guys.
yeah, I got some
Yeah.
we got plenty of Reel Kritic music that we've been
Yeah.
playing all season that I'm
Let's
putting
see.
in.
We got Credit.
Okay.
Credit ride with us.
Yeah, and I threw some
Watch
replays
out.
in there.
Okay.
Okay, got you. That's what it is. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So let's start off with the Credit. We talked about this Credit. We've been seeing it. I want the people to feel it now. You know what I mean?
Let 'em hear
I want
it.
to
Let 'em hear
experience it. Want them to
Just
feel it.
dropped
Dropped
2
Just
weeks
dropped.
ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks
What did
ago.
I
It's
tell
all
y'all?
platforms.
Go listen
What did
to
I
it.
tell y'all? Drop season.
Reel
It is drop
Kritic,
season.
Credit.
Here we go.
Let's
All
go.
platforms.
Let's do it. All platforms. Credit by Reel Kritic. You hearing it first on B Dope Radio. We in the house, baby.
The Reel Kritic. And look, we just want the credit where it's due, you feel me? Watch out. Yeah, and y'all ain't got nothing on me. I stay to myself because the trust gets costly. I never know who plotting or who try to cross me, so I separate the fakes like we sorting out laundry. Don't act bony and get put in a bad place. This scheme for the cats who like to move at a fast pace, whipping the bands like it belongs in a drag race. Always steps ahead, you'll never catch me in last place. Hey look, if this a test, I aced it. I'm home in the studio, locked in the basement.
It's clipping by like 6 decibels.
We
That's
just want the
perfect.
credit where it's
That's
due.
perfect.
He just wants his credit
wants his
where
credit
it's
where it's
due.
due.
People.
Yes.
Give my
Yes.
credit, go bump credit. Let me know how credit is.
You know what I mean? Pay that man. All right. Give him his flowers now.
Credit by
Great
credit.
job, bro. Great job. Great track. We can feel the energy. We can feel that you're like. How can I say it? Sometimes people are doing this for the wrong reasons. I've run into like a lot of like artists over the years, and you just
Yeah,
like in
he's
the
one of
booth
those
with them,
people.
and you just figure like, why isn't this connecting? Because they're doing it for the wrong reasons, bro. You're doing it for all the right reasons. Keep on your path, bro.
That's
Bro,
what I
it's
like about
inspiring.
what you put in your music, though. You like tell everybody like that, and like, I don't know. I've been like taking a lot of inspo from that because like sometimes I forget what I'm doing all this for, but it's like it's there. I'm just like, oh, I'm depressed, but it's like
It's gotta be what you're about too.
Yes.
So like that's why I said like I ain't from the streets. I ain't grew up in the projects. Like I'm not gonna rap about shooting, killing people when I'm not really in the streets doing all that. You feel me?
Yeah,
So I'm glad none of us do that. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
I write I write very descriptive music, but that's because I'm more like a Wes Craven on tape. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like that's been an angle, especially lately. That's what I've been writing. Like it's just like very descriptive. Yeah, I might not do all that necessarily, but I'm not capping. I'm entertaining.
Yeah,
that's a little
that's
bit
what
different.
I've learned about trying to make this music. Because I remember when I first started out, I would just try to rap what I thought sounded good, but it wasn't what my life was about. And I'm like, how can I translate my life into the music?
You're talking about when you were in high school.
And now it's just like...
Well, like, does it sound like me? Like, if somebody would pull your track up and then look at you, is that like, oh, damn, that's who's rapping?
Yeah,
Would they
I can definitely
be able to recognize, like...
I can put the face with the artist for sure, or the track with the artist on this one for sure.
Yeah.
100%. I feel that. Yeah, and now you know what? And I feel that you got to be an accurate representation of who you are as a person. But I feel like Lady Gaga isn't who she is, and she really is Lady Gaga still when she's performing. And I feel like I have that same privilege as a hip hop artist, almost. Yeah. And I operate in a very similar space. Like, you know what I mean?
No, I get that. So, you're talking about how when she's gonna be in the new Joker movie.
Yeah.
Like stuff like she was on that whole season of American Horror Story. Like
she's
like she's a great actress.
Like it's about so we're gonna see how
she's a great actress. But you look at her,
Yeah.
you look at her and you're like, that's still Lady Gaga. You know what I mean?
It's still Lady,
she does that with the roles that she does. But that's going back to what we were just talking about.
You know what I mean?
I'm telling you though, that's her brand though.
I still remember her from jumping off the stage at the Super Bowl halftime show.
The problem with a lot of hip hop artists is that they're not being like, hey, I'm just being this character.
Yeah.
I'm here to entertain y'all. They're like, no, I'm really this. I'm no cap. This is me 10 toes down. And I feel like, when you listen to people, just own up to it, man. If you a character, be a character, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with entertainment.
Well, that's what music is. Music is entertainment. Like
Facts,
in the big scheme of it, it's just entertainment. It's just to get you to listen to some, to watch their interviews, to keep you entertained the whole time.
Yep.
That's the same thing with like movie actors, musicians,
everything,
athletes. They're all entertainment.
Yes.
Like the same type of money.
It's just
they just get paid to be them.
Yeah.
Each person has the skill that they're good at, and for us it just happens to be putting words to music. You know what I'm saying?
That's
right.
Words
Getting
to
these
beats.
ideas, man. Getting the ideas
I
out
love
of your
it,
head,
man.
into the dark, out to the masses, and repeat. You know what I mean? So that's what it's all about. So your next track we're gonna play here is called "Go Shawty."
Okay.
Go Shawty.
Oh,
you wanna talk about that?
It's like, nah. Hell yeah,
this is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorites that we played from Beat Up Radio this season.
Okay.
Yeah, I recorded this. This was a little bit ago. This is off the EP that I came in and promoted last time, the review EP.
Heard.
So this is all platforms. You go get the music.
Go check it out.
Go Shorty is definitely.
We spinning all kinds of new critic, or Reel Kritic today.
Yes, sir. Definitely a late
track. It's the
track.
new and the old critic today.
All Kritic, let's go.
Let's get it.
Go Shawty. Woo!
Go, shawty. I wanna see you naughty in the worst way. I wanna see you sit on like it's your birthday. I wanna see you get turned up on a Thursday. It's about time we set it off, no Queen Latifah. Young Rowdy, feel like Wiz Khalifa. She on my team, so do whatever to please her.
Word up.
Yeah. Go Shawty. Yeah. All right.
I wanna see you get naughty.
So due to time constraints, we're going to keep it moving to this new track from the Reel Kritic called Ride With Us.
Let me talk about it real quick. Let me talk just real quick.
Speak your speak.
This joint was I recorded it like back in November, December.
Okay.
And I thought about it. I was like, I want this to be my first music video. So I hit up the bull Reel Lyrical, and we went up to Allentown. Shot it within like 2-3 hours. Came back home, grabbed my pops, shot another couple clips down like around my way in Quakertown, and then he edited within like 2 weeks. Sent it back and dropped it from there. So you can get the YouTube video out now, YouTube
everywhere. And
the song with us everywhere too. But
Ride With Us. Okay.
This joint, if you Reel Lyrical, you want a video? Go hit up my man.
For real.
Reel Lyrical, shout out to you, man. We're gonna tag you. We're gonna tag you in the IG story and everything. You know what I'm saying? Try to get the affiliation going.
Yes,
so
sir.
people know where to go.
No
you
doubt.
know what I mean? So without further ado, let's go ahead and ride with us.
Ride with us here on Beat Up Radio.
Tubular bells.
It is something like that.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Reel Kritic.
I was gonna say, it sounds like food.
And you don't want me in your time riding around the late nights. A hungry pack of wolves, how I hunt in the moonlight. I need my food, you in the way I take life. We ain't playing cool, this world cold, so move right. It's about time, you gotta get with the program. This high level rap, we ain't writing a slow jam. And that treatise, you get beat with both hands. Cause I be doing once more in life than most can. Before it's like